What is up, DTube library? So today I want to talk a little bit quick about what library needs to do to succeed. So they basically need to copy the DTube model, which they have with the new Avalon blockchain that comes out on July the 1st and has been in a testnet for around a year now. So the thing with LBRY is at the moment they have this great thing where they're paying content creators in LBC coin per view when real views come in from like real users. But then I went to the Twitter and I saw that they were saying, oh, this is not going to be sustainable for a long time in the future because they have they have limited funds to do this. And then I told them, like, why don't you just print more money and like allow people that stake tokens to be able to print more tokens from a reward pool, and people that are staked and they're voting daily, they should control where the daily coins goes, and then you just keep printing forever. That is basically how Avalon blockchain works with their DTC coin. So I think the LBRY team should kind of read up on what DTube is doing, read the white paper, read how the DTube blockchain is going to work, because there's a great white paper and a great page on DTube's main Steemit page where you can read about the game theory and what DTube has learned over being on Steem DPoS blockchain since 2017. They have already figured out what kind of game theory you need. And the game theory you need is you need to reward people that do not sell LBC coins. You need to have a reward pool where you make it so people that are staked and are voting daily, they are controlling where tokens go. So you have content creators rewarding other content creators with the inflation. That is basically how you have to do it. Because if you have a limited amount of coins, and I see on Twitter that some of you main LBRY team, you're into the Bitcoin thing and you believe in the scarcity idea, but Bitcoin is kind of failing now, and it may even be flipped by Hex, which is a crypto that launched 6 months ago, already has $1 billion, or right now around $800 million in market cap in just a period of 6 months. And LBRY has a market cap of 13 million or something like that. So this new Hex token, they just print new tokens and reward holders and stakers. If they can pull that off, LBRY and LBC coin can also do that by learning from Avalon blockchain, from DTube, their game theory, where they are like, yeah, we need to print more tokens, we need to have a larger pie of tokens, and we need to make it so video content creators become whales, and give them the authority to basically control where a reward pool comes out. And you need a reward pool, you need new tokens that are being printed daily. And the more LBC grows, the more people that stake more tokens and the more content creators you get, the more you should use like amp up the printing. And if people are powering down and stop creating accounts and stop creating videos, then you just lower the reward pool. So you should adjust inflation based on the amount of users, and this is how you can create a continuous growing network. If you do not make this happen, it's like there's no incentive for a content creator to either stake the LBC coins, they're just going to power down. And yeah, it's not going to be good. You know, content creators need tokens, and if they can't print their own tokens when they're staked, and when they show with game theory that they believe in the network and they have a lot of tokens staked, if they see that, oh, there's going to be a scarce supply of tokens, it's like, why would they want to hold the coin? It makes no game theory sense. Hex works the same way. In game theory wise, if you stake longer, you get more of the inflation. You get more interest. because believers has to be rewarded game theory wise, because I see what kind of libraries kind of considering, oh, we should just have tipping forever. But that's something that already Steam blockchain 2016 learned, that people do not want to tip. And also people do not want to pay for content. What they want to do is just stake coins and then be able to vote on content, and the more tokens they have staked, the more they should be able to share out the reward pool. That's basically how it has to work, and that's, I'm not sure how LBC and LBRY can do that. Do they need, maybe they need a new token, because I know that this LBC coin, it's mainly going to miners first, so it kind of works like Bitcoin in a way, but a modified version of Bitcoin. But if you want content creators, especially video creators, to have massive incentive to kind of stay loyal to LBRY, you need almost a new token, and you need to almost start fresh in a way where this new token, real video creators become whales in that network, because then they have incentive to hang around, right? Yeah, so that's what I want to talk a little bit about. So that is what the LBRY needs to do to become successful. And I mean, trust me, I mean, the DTube team, they have built a real community, and they know what works, and they have a real community at the moment, a testnet that works successfully with a real community that are voting daily and distributing this DTC coin, and it works amazing. Like, it really works amazing. And this is basically what LBRY has to learn from, because the future is not pay for content. Nobody wants to pay for content. Yeah, so that's what I want to talk a little bit about today. Have a great day, DTube and LBRY.